I did two. I did US30 and USD CAD. But last month I did it by accident. Hold on real quick. I'm checking on my trade. Actually, let me. Okay. All right. So you on the daily chart, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So can you make it look like pencils? Can you scroll it to the right a little bit? The scales at the bottom. Yeah. All right. So what I need you to do now is this is going to be a little bit of Okay. So what I need you to do now is let me see. Should I do this on a new chart? Yeah. Yeah.
Why not, right?
Yeah, let's do it on a new US30 chart because it's probably gonna be. I mean, I could see all the writings and stuff, but with you being still new, just use a new chart. So just click on plus at the top up there. Go to the right hand side where it says watch and click on plus. Type in US30, and then choose like TVC down. No, that's a government bond. You got Oanda, so choose like Black Bull. Yeah, just click on plus on Black Bull. Yeah, we probably gonna have to use a new chart for this because it's probably gonna be way too much.
Just to keep it clean, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have it all on mine, but I understand like what I'm looking at. So okay, so this is what you need to do. So now we need to get a vertical line and we need to put it on the first of last month. We got to get a vertical line and put it on the first of last month. So get a vertical line and make it pink, and put it on the first of last month.
So the 1st of September, yeah?
Right. Okay. So make it a solid line. Make it a solid pink line. Yeah, you can make it a solid pink line. It's still dashed. You still got it dashed. I'm just trying to have you make it the same color I have in my videos because when I send you a replay of like some of the other videos, I don't want you to get confused with all these other different colors. So I'm just make the colors the same way it is in the videos. Okay, so now clone that line and count 5 days over, and then put another line on there. So clone that pink line, and then clone it, and then count 5 days, 5 trading days to the right, including the first day is going to be the pink line is the first day.
Okay.
So you're going to put that second line on the 5th trading day. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Is that 5 days or is that 6 days?
Yeah, because if I put this on the first, this was the first trading day.
Yeah. So just count that. Just count 5 days over, including you got to include the September 1st as the first day.
Yeah. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Puts it on the
okay, cool.
Thursday the 7th.
Okay, cool. That line, can you make it? Can you make the thickness of 1, and then can you lighten it up so we can see it but barely see it? Put it on like the Y on opacity. Because we want to see it but barely see it. Can you put it on the Y? Yeah, like right there. And then the other line do the same thing. And now we're about to find these standard deviations. Yeah, and just make the thickness of 1. Or you can make it a 2 for that line. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to find out of the first 5 trading days, we need to get the date and time and price box, and then the box we use to mark up order blocks, where it finds those 3 levels. We need to get that box and put it on the first 5 trading days, the bodies, the high and the low. So you got to search for the date, time, and price tool.
Yeah, I forgot what. I don't remember what.
I mean, yeah, right there, exactly, right there. The one at the bottom, date and price, date and price range. Yeah, that one. So what you got to do now is put it on the top, the very top of the highest high in those first in that range right there. The highest high and the lowest low body, not the wick, the body. So drag it down to the body. Okay. Now you have to zoom in and You have to zoom in to make sure it's exactly on the highest body. You're going to have to put that box all the way to the left of the first trading day because you got it on the second day. Just drag the green box to the left and make sure. No, I'm saying drag the. I want the green box on all the candles. Even if drag it one to the left. One to the left, yeah, right there. Now make sure when you zoom in, it's at the top of that red candle. Nope. The highest highs is going to be the red candle high. Yeah. But when you drag it over, I'm saying that I'm trying to include the whole first 5 trading days, even though the green one is lower, you still got to put it on there. The green candle is lower, yeah. So now what I want you to do is drag that green box, drag it all the way out to October 1st. So yeah. Well, hold on, because you're gonna have to drag it all the way to drag it all the way out to October 1st. So you're gonna have to come back and check the bodies after you drag it out to October 1st. So get the little circle, get the green circle at the bottom, and just drag it all the way to the right to October 1st. Because this box is very important because this is going to be the first 5 trading days body range. So grab that circle and drag it all the way to October 1st and make sure it lines up with the lowest body.
Okay.
Or actually drag it to the last day of September, I mean. So drag it to the right to the last day of September, all the way to the right. Right there. Now you can zoom in and make sure that line lines up with the first 5 trading days body. You don't see how crazy this shit is. I mean, I tried to show people in the video, but when they mark it up themselves, I mean, this ain't no joke right here. That's why I'm pumped up, because the first 5 trading day, the 5th trading day I think it's today. So my trade is, and the people who fucking with me, they trade's about to set up on Friday, Monday or Tuesday. That's when our trade's gonna set up. So I mean, people could take their trades on demo if they want to. They're just going to be kicking themselves like, damn, now I got to wait a whole another month. But even if you have to take it on demo, that's cool, because sometimes people just got to see it work for themselves. But, next month, people should definitely have that live account ready. Okay, so now what I want you to do is double click on that box and turn it red. So double click on the box.
I think I can do it here now.
Yeah, and then click on red. Click on red and double click back on the box. Click on style. And then make sure that the border, take the border off, uncheck the border. Okay, now click on background. Click on background and make it red.
Whoa.
Yeah, click on background, make it red, but the red needs to be that deep red at the bottom. Yeah, I guess you can leave it on that one, but make it light, make it lighter, make it a little bit lighter, just a little bit. Drag it over from the C to maybe the A at the bottom on opacity. Yeah, maybe drag it over just a little bit to the left. Yeah, but right there. Yeah, that's cool. So now we got the 5-day range for the rest of the month. So this is going to be real important. So now what you need to do is grab another date. You can clone that date and price range. You got to clone it, and you have to use it again. So to exit out of there and clone that box right there. Like I said, everything you're doing right now, you're only gonna have to do once, because you're just gonna have to clone everything. But it's gonna be a lot of little things you got to do right now. So clone it. Okay, so now you got to manipulate that box. Double click on it. Double click on that box. Yeah, double click on it because you got to manipulate it. Okay, so we're gonna take the background off. Take the background off, and then we're gonna make the line. And you click on border now. You got to use the border for this one. Now make it turquoise, and then make it a light. Make it turquoise right there. Now turn it all the way up. Go make the opacity all the way up. Yeah. And then do the same thing for the middle line. Turn it all the way up. Okay. Hold on. Let me check on my trade. Okay. All right. I see it doing what I don't want it to do, but I'm still going to hold. Okay. So, all right. So now what you need to do is you need to go back to the first 5 trading days, and that box right there, you need to line it up with the exact measurements of the red box. So let me show you how to do this. Just drag the box all the way back to the first trading day. So go to the left one right there. Now look, drag that, go to the circle all the way to the right-hand circle in the lower right-hand corner. Drag it all the way over. So leave, just the other circle. Now drag it over to the left. Just keep dragging it. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep dragging it to the left, 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 right there. Now go over one, right to the right one, to the right. Just go over one right there. Now what I want you to do is mark up the high and the low of that red box with that turquoise. This is going to be your standard deviation. See, we're not putting it on a Wix because the Wix is retail. When we measure up the bodies, so just put the turquoise line at the top of the red box and the bottom of the red box. You got to zoom in to make sure it's at the top of the red line and the bottom of the red line. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on top of that red box. But we gotta so just put it at the top and then drag it down to the bottom. Yeah, get the circle at the bottom. Now drag the circle at the bottom down.
To where?
All the way at the bottom of the red box you just drew.
Oh.
Yeah, drag it all the way down. Yeah. Now, if you think when you do it in your own time, you definitely have to zoom in to make sure it's perfectly on those candles. So you may want to just zoom in a little bit, or if you got the magnet thing on it and it's working, then you don't have to zoom in.
Oh, it's not going to work because it's not going to connect to the red box. It's going to connect to the candles. Let's see.
Yeah, just try to zoom in and make sure that turquoise line is on that. Yeah.
I mean, from what I could tell, the only way to really get it perfect is to line up the numbers. Look at the open of this, I guess the close of this red box. Yeah,
you could do that. You could put your cursor on the top of that red candle because when you do it, it says it says that the opening price is 334,837.2.5. So you could just do it by the numbers as well. Yeah, you could do it like that as well because you just have to understand the high, open, low, and close. Yeah, and you could just drag it up to the number.
3. So the close 790.4.
Yeah, so the open would be the top, and then the close is at the bottom. So all we need is the open.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What? Is it really far off?
Say what?
It's really far off still.
Yeah, you could just eyeball it for right now. I'm just showing you the concept. We don't have to do it perfectly because we're just showing you the concept right now. So now what you can do is that box right there, go ahead and drag it up and put it on top of the red box because this is one standard deviation of the first 5 trading days, the bodies. So just drag that turquoise box up. Don't move the circles. Just drag the whole box up after you get done measuring. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm dragging the whole box up to where?
You're going to put it on top of that red box you just drew. Because all you have right now is a turquoise box and a red box. You got to drag it up, put it on top of the red box. Yeah, after you pull that up a little bit to make sure, right there. Now drag the whole box up and put it on top of the red box, which would be on top of the red candle. You have to put it on top of the day 2.
Oh.
Yeah, just drag the whole turquoise box up.
Oh,
this is one.
Am I dragging it over?
Yeah, just drag it up. Just drag it up. Don't put it on top. Nope. You just drag the whole box. You don't have to manipulate it at all. Yeah, right there. Drag it back down. Now, since you have it measured perfectly, just drag the whole box up. Just drag it up and put it on top of the. Just drag it up. You don't have to. Yeah, drag it up. Yeah, and just put it on top of the red box right there, and then you're gonna have to clone it and then put it on the bottom of the red box. So put it on. So keep going until the line matches up. Yeah, right there. Now go ahead and clone that box and put it on the bottom of the red box. So now this is one standard deviation. This is one standard deviation of the first 5 trading days. The bodies, because the bodies is institutional order flow. The Wix is retail.
I see.
So now put it at the bottom of the red box. So drag it down.
Isn't that it?
No, you putting it on the bottom of the red candle. The red box is what I'm talking about.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, drag it down to the red box. Yeah, at the top. Yeah, drag it all the way down. Right there. Boom. So now we got a standard deviation of the first 5 trading days, the bodies. Now what we need to do is we need to mark up the 50% of that box. So now you got to get a trend line and then drag it out and hold down shift and put it right in the middle where you see that arrow at. And you got to make that line turquoise as well. So now, so get a
horizontal line.
Yeah, get a trend line at the top right there, and then draw. And you have to move those boxes right there. Move those boxes down because they're in the way. You see those 2 gray boxes? Yeah, move those down to the bottom of the scale somewhere. Yeah. So now get the trend line and go to 50% of the turquoise box and draw it out. See that arrow right there?
This guy.
Yeah, right there. Yep. So you're going to get the turquoise line and you're going to draw it all the way out. Okay. You can have it start literally outside of the box at the 50% where the arrow is right there. So you got to get the trend line and then draw it all the way out to the right.
When we start.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to start. You don't have to start where you started at. You can literally start right on the second day of the red candle outside of the. You can just put the line right there on the candle on the arrow right there. Yeah.
Yeah, like right here, right?
Yeah, you can start.
And how far out am I going?
Yeah, you can start right there and put it on that arrow right there and just drag it out to the right.
How far out do I go?
All the way until you see price hit the line. So you got to scale the candles a little bit to make them look like pencils, and then put the trend line on the arrow and then drag it all the way to the right until you see price hit that line.
Oh, okay. Sure. Wait a second.
Yeah, just click on trend line. Nope. Click on back. Click on back. So it can go. So you don't have to remeasure it. If you click on back, it's going to automatically put it exactly where it was at.
I did.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like the price ever reaches that point again.
No, you got to get the trend line and draw it out.
Yeah.
So get the trend line and right for the 50%, draw it out, hold down shift, and then you have to change that line and make it a dotted line and make it a turquoise line after you draw it out. So draw it out. Now hold down shift. Just draw it out to exactly where price before price reverse. Yeah, like right there. Now make that line a dotted line, make it turquoise, and then put the thickness on a 1. Like I said, everything you're doing right now, you only have to do one time. All you gotta do is clone everything, because when you backtest and go backtest the previous month and the previous month, you'll see that what I'm showing you never fails.
So the dotted line, turquoise, and
dotted line, turquoise, and make the thickness of 1. Yeah. Now clone that line and then put it down on the bottom one. This is 50% of the 1 standard deviation. So I'm trying to show you how it never fails. So now go scroll down and put it at the one at the bottom. Exactly that one. Now drag it all the way to the left to where price broke it. Yeah, so drag the circle, get the circle, and drag it all the way to the left to where price broke it.
Where price?
No, I'm saying like you see the line you just.
Oh, I see.
Price ran
the
through.
Point at which
drag it all the way to the left, so we literally can show this is what price broke it. Yeah, right there. So sometimes this is more of like a purge. Let me take a look at my other chart. Hold on. Hold on quick. Price is going down right now. I'm about to buy more. Hold on quick, because I know it has to go up. Hold on quick.
Yeah.
This is what ICT teaches us. Like we buy when price is going down. Okay. So price is going down. I just bought because I know it has to go up. Okay. So, so price ran in one direction to the 50%. Now at the top, it did a what we call like a fake out. So at the top, it did a fake out. I think on another chart, see all the wicks. See, that's why we don't use the wicks on my chart. I think price actually hit the 50% at the top. But on Black Bull, the wick was a little bit different. So what I'm trying to show you is that in the first 5 trading days, price is going to run in one direction, either up or down. The first either week 2 or week 3. So in this situation, price actually did hit that line, but on this broker for some reason it's not showing. It's not showing that it hit that wick. But I think on my broker, because that's why we use the bodies and we don't use the wicks, because on different brokers they can change the wicks however they want. Like you can log into, you could do your own analysis. You can log into one broker and look at the wick, and then log into another broker and look at the wick, and the highs are going to be drastically different. So that's why I'm like, oh, this looks a little strange, because this was a purge, meaning that it hit the high and the low of the 50%. So what I actually missed that high move up there. I missed that one. And I was like, okay, well, if it closes below the 50%, you see the 50% of the red box, you see that red line right there?
Yeah.
That's very important, that line right there. So if price closes below,
sorry, hang on, this line here?
Yeah, that's 50% of the first 5 trading days on the bodies. So I actually missed it when it came up, because it actually did hit that 50% on a different broker. And then when price reversed back down, I got in short. Which day did I get in short? I think I got in short on the 3rd candle after it closed below the 50% after that green candle. So I got in on that 3rd candle, and I held my short because I knew price had to come down to that 50% down there. So it's not making that much sense. But if you mark up the previous month, you'll see what I'm talking about. So go ahead and let's go ahead and mark up the previous month as well. So you can go ahead and clone those lines and then put it on what is it, August? Yeah, you could zoom out, clone those lines, and put all of them on August. So you got to get
Interesting.
line.
I think so.
Yeah. Just well, I guess you're gonna have to clone the vertical lines first, and then you got to put it on August 1st, and then the first 5 trading days to the right, and then you can clone all the other stuff and just move it over, and you'll see it a little more clearly as I continue to show you. Let me check my other broker to see if price actually. I think it did hit that 50% at the top, but on this broker it don't show it. But let me verify that. Hold on.
Check a group these objects.
Yeah, you just got to clone that. You probably should clone the vertical lines first, and then drag it on. Put it on. Yeah, you got to drag it. Yeah, I seen people doing that. I don't know how that works. I seen like some of the dudes from Cameroon do that. They was cloning multiple things at one time. But I think you're just supposed to click on clone, and it just clone one thing at a time.
So what I'm doing here is all I'm doing is holding, on my Apple, it's Command. I imagine it's
just if you just
Control
right
on a
click on the
PC.
mouse, like all I do is right click on the mouse and click on clone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it when you right click on the mouse and click on clone? What is it? What happens?
Let me see if I get one more. There we go. So if I just take the vertical lines,
drag it over
and I can, instead of right clicking, I usually do Command copy, Command paste, and then I've got them all like this. My problem is I don't think I can manipulate them together anymore.
Oh, so you say it's copying everything at once?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool if you could drag everything to the left at once. I mean,
I would need to be able to, I think, to group it all. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you could drag everything. I was just dragging everything at one time. I didn't know I could drag the whole thing. Yeah, that'd be like.
No, I know. I bet you there's a way to do it, but I can't do it right now because you'd have to be able to group them.
Well, I guess you could just clone one line at a time. Just drag the chart to the right, and then put those 2 white lines on August 1st, and the first 5 trading days to the right, and then you just drag them over one at a time, I suppose.
So which one should I do first?
The vertical lines. Or you could just drag one vertical line over, and then when you find out August 1st, then just clone it and then just put it on the first 5 trading days to the right.
Yeah. So like this turquoise line is a good one to start with?
Yeah, you probably,
no?
I mean, you're gonna have to drag it all over anyway, but you probably want to start off with the vertical lines and put it on the 1st of August, and then put the second line on the 5th,
Oh.
and then you could
Oh,
drag
I'm
all
sorry.
the
You're right.
over, I probably would
I'm
just do
sorry.
it in the same order. I would drag the vertical lines, then the red box, and then the turquoise boxes, and then the turquoise lines.
God, I wish there was a way to group these. I really do. It'd save us so much time.
Yeah.
Copy. Okay, well, anyway, I'll figure that out another time. So copy this and paste it, and we're moving. So you're saying put on the 1st of
August.
August.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Now, sometimes the first trading day is going to be like the 3rd or the 5th. I mean, or like the 4th. So it's really the first trading day, not necessarily like it's not always going to be the 1st of the month. So now drag it over 5 days, including the first day is the pink line.
2, 4, 5.
Yeah, now you can clone the red box and drag it over and put it on the first 5 trading days bodies.
Oh my god. I was locked. That's why. Sorry. I figured it out.
Yeah.
And so we're doing this again. Yeah, we gotta manipulate it to be able to fit the bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. Put it on the first 5 trading days bodies. Yep. And then drag it all the way out to the last day of August.
Right. Right. First 5, the lowest value is going to be this one.
Exactly. The bottom of the red candle.
Okay. So the last day of August.
Yeah, like right there. Yep. And then once you zoom in and make sure that red line is at the bottom of the candle, or if you look at the price numbers or however, or if the numbers line up exactly, then then you want to then just clone the turquoise boxes and drag them over.
352192 35. What is it? 352192 35. Can't be right.
Yeah, so that's the close. You have to put it on the closing price. So which is going to be the C. So the C is going, what is it? 35,05720. And if you notice the closing prices, you'll see that is at quarter points. Is that a 0.20. 220. Yeah, if you see the closing price, a lot of times it's right at those quarter points that we talk about.
Yeah.
So
I see that.
35,506, which is pretty much 35,500, because 500 is a QP, 250, 750, and then zero, the big figure, which is 00. That's 35,219, which is very close to 250, which is a QP. So it's like that quarter points theory. I'm still playing around with it, trying to master it.
And locked. All right, and that should be exactly right. 5057. 57.20. Yep.
Yeah, and then you can drag those boxes over Clone clone the turquoise boxes and bring them over, and then you got to measure it up to the same as the red box you just drew, and then clone them, and then actually you just use one, yeah. You just clone one, and then you gotta mark it up to the red box that you just drew, because all the red boxes are gonna be different sizes. So you can't put it at the bottom right now because you don't have it measured up properly. So you gotta use the turquoise box to make. You gotta make sure it match the same range as the red box at the top you just drew.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So you got to put it at the top of the box and the bottom of the box, and then make sure it's on it perfectly, and then you can drag it down or drag it up, and then clone it and put it on the opposite side.
Which one mentioned here? This guy.
Yeah. So all ICT did was he just said the first 5 trading days can help you predict the high or the low of the month. But as far as the one standard deviations and some other stuff I got to show you, I just had to come up with it. So I actually know. I'll show you how we can predict and know where price is going. But you have to understand the structure as well. You have to understand bearish order blocks and breakers as well. So we just can't depend on the pattern. We have to know the structure as well. Yeah. So yeah, drag that down, and then yeah, as long as you didn't move that or anything, you can clone that line and then put it at the top. I mean, clone that turquoise box and put it at the top, on top of the box. Because remember, we saw that price went down, but at the beginning of the month, we don't know if price is going up or down yet. So that's the only reason I'm having you put it at the top. But in the future, you can just delete it because there's no need. But we don't know. I'm just trying to show that we wouldn't know if it's not that it wasn't going down up for the rest of the month. Yeah, so you could just clone that and put it at the top. Yeah, and then you could put that turquoise line right in the middle. The turquoise line over there at the right, just clone it and put it right in the middle, and then do it at the top, and then do it at the bottom. And then we're gonna back test these 2 months real quick. Yeah. And then you can clone the other one and put it at the bottom all the way up until when it broke structure. See, it's always going to hit that 50% of the one standard deviation, but we can't count on it going to one standard deviation because it won't do it all the time. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find some shit that happened over and over and over and over and over again and don't fail. That's what I was looking for. That's why I really spent a lot of time on this in July, early August, when I found out about it in July, because I'm like, hold on, when it never really failed. Every time I kept going to the left, the next month it did it again, the next month. So the only thing we got to do is predict where it's going. So can you, let me see, can you go to your price? We're about to back test real quick. So can you go to your prices you see the prices to the right of your chart? You see all those prices, the scale? I need you to put the scale on the left hand side. So right click and put it on the left hand side of the chart. So right click on it. Yeah. And then put to the right, move scale to the left. Yeah, move scale to the left. Now we're gonna have to back test. I need you to drag the chart all the way to the right of the screen. I need you to maximize your screen because I see I need you to maximize the screen where we don't see nothing but the chart. Yeah, click right there. Okay, so now I need you to drag the candles all the way over to August 1st. So remember, now you're gonna have to remember ICT structure because you just can't depend on the pattern. You have to understand how the structure actually works.
Yeah. So when? You said to August 1st?
Yeah, just drag the chart all the way over till we can't see any candles but August 1st. I mean, August 1st, yeah. Drag the chart all the way to the right of the screen because I can see candles to the right. All I want to see is August 1st.
Oh, I see.
And then probably nothing but price action to the left. Nope, drag it to the drag it to the drag it to the right. Yeah, well we can see nothing but I just want to see August 1st is the very first candle. Yeah, exactly like that. Now can you zoom into that area? Can you zoom into that area over there? That price action right there?
Right where?
Or you
This
could just, or you could just scale it at the bottom, scale it to the left a little bit, where we can see more of the candle.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to ask you to move right there. Well, move it to the right just a little bit. Yeah, like, because the way I see price action, I have to see it like pencils a little bit. When the candles get too thick, I can't really see it. So just scale it a little bit more to the right, just a little bit. Yeah. Now let's go slowly to the left. So remember, we back testing. We acting like we don't know anything to the right. We're back testing right now. So move the chart one candle at a time, slowly. Okay. So remember, the same shit that we're doing right now is literally about to happen. So so August. Okay, go to the left. No, drag the chart to the left. Yeah, drag the chart to the left. One candle at a time. To the left. Nope. Now you're moving the whole chart.
Oh, I see.
I'm saying just act. You got to act like
We're here.
literally printing. So go to the left slowly.
Mhm.
Okay, stop right there. Okay, so now keep going. So this is day 2. So now we're not doing anything. We're just waiting for price to set up. Keep going. All right, keep going. Okay, keep going. All right, stop. Okay, stop right there. So now we on day. What was that? Day 5. Yeah. So yeah. So now we on day 5, and we still don't know what direction price is going in. Now we got to look at the structure though. So now we got to look at the structure. Go to day 6, because usually I don't do anything like day 6 to tell you a lot. So actually pull over one more candle. Yeah, let me see the whole candle. Okay, I can only see like half of it. Pull it over a little bit to the left. Yeah. Okay, so now we got to look at the structure. Okay, so what do we have here? We got a bearish order block. You see those last 2 up close candles?
Last 2 up close? You're talking about this one here?
The last 2 up close candles. That's a bearish order block. So the bearish order blocks, if you remember, the last up close candle is the bearish order block, but a lot of times it will respect the last 2 up close candles. So you got to look at the structure. On day 6, it'll tell us a lot. First off, it wicked below the range right there. That kind of was an indication that it might go lower. Remember, what are we looking for right here? Based off of everything I've been telling you, what are we looking for right now? We're looking for price.
We're looking for it to break through the standard deviation.
Yeah, we're looking for price to either go up or down to run to the 50% of the 1 standard deviation, because that turquoise box is 1 standard deviation, but the turquoise dotted line, that's 50% of it. So it's probably going to go a lot further, or either up or down, but we're trying to find something that's guaranteed to work every single month. So that's what we're looking for. So right now we got to ask ourselves, like, what's the structure? So price came up into a bearish order block, and it looked like it respected that bearish order block, because when that green candle came up, it closed below consequent encroachment, which is 50% of the wick of the last up close candle, that green wick. So I'm thinking like, okay, price could go higher or lower, but it looks like it wants to go lower because it respected that bearish order block, but we still don't know. But let me show you this. You see how price closed below the 50% on day 6?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the 50% line?
Wait. The price closed below the 50%.
Yeah.
This 50% right here, right?
Exactly. Now check this out. Now this shit's just about to get crazy. When it closes below listen, you just can't depend on the pattern. You have to understand the structure as well. But if you don't understand the structure, then the patterns can't help you out as long as you have a stop loss. Now, you listen, in my experience, when price closes below the 50% on day 6 or 7, it's letting you know right then and there what direction it wants to go into. So it wicked below the red body right there. Hold on quick. Let me check on my chart. What's going on? Oh God. Hold on quick. Oh Lord. All right. Hold on quick. I'm about to put another position in. Hold on quick.
Sure.
Yeah, man. They're not about to fake me out. I'm not falling for that bullshit. I know exactly where price has to go. Okay, so now we so the way it works is usually when price closes below the 50%, it'll let you know that it wants to go lower. So what I want you to do now is find a horizontal line, and we're going to find a horizontal line, and we're going to put it red, and I want you to put it right at the bottom of that. Well, No, I don't want to. I want to show you that. But basically, what I'm saying is, based off of what I know, I probably would have went short at that candle right there. I probably would have went short at the open. Drag it over one. Back to day 6.
Sorry, so it's right here.
I probably would have went short right there based off of price respecting that bearish order block up there, and then price closing below the 50%, and it wicked outside of the zone, which kind of tells you that it probably wants to run to 50% of the 1 standard deviation. So can you get a vertical, a horizontal line and make it red and put it right at the closing price? That's showing where we got in at. I'm just trying to show you how you would do this in real life and where would the stop loss be at. Remember, I don't know what the candles are to the right. So just put that vertical, the horizontal line right at the closing price of that red candle. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And yeah,
Weirdly, I don't know where to find my
the horizontal line. Oh, that's right.
my horizontal line tool.
Yeah, so go ahead and get the horizontal line and then just maximize the screen back when you get a chance. Nope. Yeah, drag it back over because I don't want to see the candles. Just maximize the screen again. Oh, what happened? It disappeared. Yeah, it disappeared now, the line you drew.
Yeah, it was an accident. So where am I drawing the line?
Right at the closing price of day 6. Yeah, right there. Now make it red because that's symbolizing that that we're going short. Okay, now I'm trying to show you how to do this in real life. So what I would do with stop loss, I would put the stop loss at consequent encroachment of that wick of the bearish order block. So basically, that means I will put it at 50%. Don't try to move the chart because then we're gonna see the candles. I'm trying to just do this how I would do it in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to show you since it's being recorded. So I will put it at consequent encroachment of that wick right there of the last up close candle, because if price goes above a wick 50%, that's kind of like an indication that it wants to go higher. Because so where's the last up close green candle?
It's gonna be this one here.
No, the very last up close green candle. I'm sorry, the highest up close green candle. The highest right there. Now look at that wick right there. That's why I was trying to get you to make that shape, that red box, kind of light so we can see the candles. Can you click on that box and make it a little bit lighter? Because we can't really see the candle.
Just the red box?
Yeah, the red box. Make it a tad bit lighter. That's why I was trying to get you to make it light so we can see price. Yeah, just click on the background and just make it, just drag it, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, about right there, yeah. I just want you to see that green wick right there so you can see it. So what I want to do is I want to put, you can clone that horizontal line and then put it right in the middle of that wick right there. And that's what a stop loss will be. You can make that color blue. So clone that line and then put it right in the middle of that wick. That's consequent encroachment. Because if you look at it. You see that when price came up what, 3 times and it couldn't even go, put it at consequent encroachment. 50% of the wick. Go.
Which wick? Which wick? We're talking about this?
Yeah, the bottom wick. Because remember, the bearish order block is the zone below the lower zone. Yeah, so put it in. You got to drag it up to about 50%. Yeah, about right there. I probably would put it a little bit higher. Just a tad bit higher. Yeah, right there. So I would make that line blue, and then it's going to be the stop loss. That's going to be the symbol for the stop loss.
Okay.
Hold on quick.
Oh, that's cool.
Hold on quick. Price is going down. I'm still buying because I know where it has to go. Just bought more. I'm not playing with these people. They're not about to fake me out. Okay, so that's okay. So now based on the reason I'm telling you why I'm going short. Now, obviously we know price is going lower because we've seen price to the right, but I still don't know what the next candle is doing. I just know price went down. So the reason I'm going short right here is because it respected the bearish order block. Look at this consequent encroachment. That's the wick right there. When price goes lower and when it comes back up, if it don't close or if it don't touch that wick right there, that means that's a sign that it wants to go lower. And it closed below the 50% of the red zone box and it wicked below. So this is like a sign that I want to go lower. Because remember, the whole point of doing this is we're trying to get in early. We're trying to get in early. Even if we got to experience a little bit of drawdown, I want to get in early to the direction where price is going to run to that 50%. That's the whole point of all this, is to see how early can we get in to hold. I don't care if it's 4 days. We know price has to run in one direction, either up or down. It's going in one direction. And if we don't catch that direction, shame on us. So we're trying to get in early. So this is what I got in short, and let's see what happened. Go to the left, one candle at a time.
So you got in short over here. Let me see where it goes.
Yeah, just go. Okay, so right there, that still don't mean nothing. Price still could reverse hard. It still could be a green candle. We looking good, but price still has not. We looking for price to close out below that zone. That's when the shit really get popping. When price closed,
for it to close below the red zone or below the 50% of the turquoise.
When price closed below that red zone, it's pretty much a wrap. But until then, the only sign we have is, if you just want to depend on the pattern, the only thing you have is price closing below the 50% of the body zone, which is a red zone. So we still looking good. I'm in profit, but remember, we trying to hold for the 50%. Go back. Right. Okay, go to the left.
One more?
Yeah.
One more day.
Oh, damn. Yeah, what do you got stopped out? Okay, what do you got stopped out? Now, that candle right there closing like that. Hey, I think I may have put it in the wrong. Yeah, I probably should have put that stop loss above the red candle, the green candle like you was pointing at.
Above this one?
Yeah, actually, you know what I should have did? I probably should have put that stop loss above the red box instead of a consequent encroachment. Yeah.
Because do you think would the high trigger the stop loss?
Yeah, so I would have got stopped out, but now looking at it, it seemed like I probably should have put it above the body box, which also is above the order block itself. So that's probably where I should have put it at. Now I'm looking at hindsight, because we know price is going lower, but I would have got stopped out for nothing. So I probably should have put it above the red box. So go ahead and move it above the red box. Yeah, which is also above the bearish order block, which is the highest up close green candle.
Or do you want it like a consequent encroachment?
Yeah, you could just put it above the red box. But I probably should be putting it at consequent encroachment though, of that wick at the top possibly, because we know it's going lower. But I definitely would have got stopped out, and that would have sucked. But based off that green candle closing like that, I mean, because the green candle closing like that, that's a sign that we want to go lower, because it don't have a lot of green body on it. So with me getting stopped out like that, to be honest with you, I just would have waited right there, because of course I want to go short again, but I just lost money. So keep going to the left, and I'll show you where I would have entered at. Now remember, hold on. Now right here, I still know price is going lower, even though it went higher. I have to see where the candle closed for the day. So I'm not just going to get in and go short because I just took a loss. So I'm like, you know what? I'll probably just either wait till I see a strong green red candle, or I'll probably just wait till price close outside of this red zone. Keep going to the left. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to wait one more day, because see, now if price is going up, since I know price has to go down based off of my belief and looking at the structure, I want to buy on up close candles like ICT teach. So I actually would like to go short right here at that green candle. So actually, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and go short at the opening right there, and my stop loss is probably gonna be above that green candle high up there.
So you'd put another stop loss at this point, right?
Clone that blue line, and just clone the blue line. We already know that's probably what the main stop should be, but I'm just gonna get out. Yeah, I'll put my stop loss right above that wick high. Actually, no, put it above mean threshold, which is 50% of that green candle right there. Like right in the middle. Yeah, like smack dab in the middle of that last up close candle, 50%. So you could drag it up a little bit. Yeah, like right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go short. So even if price goes up, I don't think it's gonna hit that stop, but we got to keep going to the left and see what happens. Mm-hmm. I know price has to go down, but sometimes you have this little choppy. This is how people get mixed up. That's why you got to understand the structure itself. The bearish order block, if you look at it, the last up close candle is being respected. Look, price had a huge ass green candle, went up there. It couldn't close above the red body zone, and then look how it closed. It closed with a long wick. Those long wicks mean rejection. That means that it's not strong. There's no strength in it. So there's no strength in people trying to go higher. And this is the daily chart out of all charts. It's not like the 1 minute chart. So there's a lot of price action that had to make that candle close like that. So I'm actually going to go short right at that opening right there. Now, the next candle may be green, but I'm still going to hold my short, and hopefully I didn't get stopped out.
There we go.
Okay. So the next day closed. Now we looking good. I'm probably going to put on another short position as well, right at the closing right there. Because you want to put on at least like 3 positions before. So the whole point is we're trying to get in short. Now notice the candles. They're closing below what? The 50%. Do you see that? Do you see that these candles, even though you see all this bullshit with the wicks and the big ass green candles, look at the closing price. Price is closing below 50% of the red body range, right?
Yep.
See the 50% line right there? Most of the candles are closing below. This is an indication that it wants to go lower, and it's respecting the bearish order block up there. This is what I'm saying. You have to understand the structure, not just the pattern, or you're really going to be lost. So that's how I know when people follow my lead this month, they're going to win. Keep going to the left. I'm still holding my short. I got in on another short. Now, I may see a green candle, but I'm not going to trip. Oh, shit. Oh. Now, right here, now scale up a little bit so we can see the chart at the bottom. Yeah, we can see the standard deviation. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. There it is right there. Now, right there, when price closes outside of that zone, man, either I'm probably going to put on right at the closing price. Now, price may retrace up a little bit because we got another bearish order block up there. But I probably wouldn't risk it. I got 2 big positions on. I'm probably just going to hold it because remember, I took that loss up there. So now I probably got my money back from the first position. And the second position, I'm in profit. Because remember, I took that big loss when price wicked me out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's keep going to the left. I'm holding. I'm not even going to risk it. I'm not even going to gamble it. I want to put on more because I can put on more positions right here. But remember, price may reverse and come back up into that last up close candle. Where's the last up close candle?
Sure.
Right there. That's the bearish order block. So price may reverse and come back up into. It may either come up into that body or it may come back up to that green candle wick. But I don't want to be in drawdown anymore because I just took a loss. So, I'm not going to gamble it. I'm just going to keep my 2 shorts on. I'm in profit now from my first loss. In my second position, that's why you got to put on multiple positions. In my second position, I'm in profit. So let's see what happened. Price is running to one direction to the 50%.
One more.
Boom. Boom. Now look. Now I could. You see the wick right there on that red candle. See price. Mm-hmm. That's why if I would have got in at the open, I would have been in drawdown. Go to the open of the last candle. I'm sorry. Go to the closing price. Remember, I said I was going to go short again, getting all happy-go-lucky. But see, price reversed. See, look, that's the open. Now go to the next candle. It opened. Hold on. Did price go down or did it go up? See, I don't know. I would have to go down to a lower time frame to see if price actually, because see how far price went up with that red wick. On that candle, it looked like price probably went up and then it went down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We would have to go down to like the 1 hour time frame to see if price actually went down to the standard deviation, then went up, and then closed. I'm not sure. I'll have to go down to the 1 hour chart for it to show me. Actually, go down. Which one
do you think might have gone?
Yeah. Go down to the 1 hour chart because I'm trying to see because to be honest with you, I would have went short, but I would have been scared that price was going to reverse back up into that bearish order block. So let's see what price went down first, or did it? Or did it? Yeah, let's see what it did. Just drag it over to the right. You may have to use the scales to make it a little faster because you can see the candles a little better, faster. Yeah, scale it to use the scales to the right because you'll be able to see it. That's probably the month after. Yeah, scale it to the right. I don't think that's this month. Is that this month or is that September? Yeah, we got to go to August. You're on September. If you use the scales, you can see the price a little bit better. Just scale it to the right at the bottom. Yeah, just use the scales and you see the price a lot faster.
I'm confused. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm saying that you instead of dragging it, you can see the candles a lot faster and you see more price action by. Yeah, that's you're still in September, so we got to go to August. I'm trying to see. To be honest with you, I think price went down first. See right there. Okay, so now price went up and then it went down. See, it went back up into that bearish order block. You see that?
Hang on. No, wait. What time frame should I be looking at here?
Yeah, you're on a 1 hour time frame now. But remember, go back to the right. I'm trying to show you the time frame correlation. Go back to the right, 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 right there. No, go back to the left. To the left, 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 right there. Now that's that huge candle. Remember the huge candle on the daily? The daily chart. Remember I said I should go short right here, but I don't want to be in drawdown. Remember I said that? Because I was like, I know price is going to retrace back up into the order block. What did price do when it went over today? It went up, right? Nope, it went up first. It went up first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Just follow price and show me what it did. From right there, go down.
Mm-hmm.
Go down. Got to stop right there. Price closed. The candle closed on the big ass red candle you saw. And remember, I said I should go short right here, but I was like, you know what? Price may come back up into an order block. Then what did price do as price went up? What did it do? Keep going to the right. What did price? Boom! It went up. It went up into that green candle that I showed you. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember, I was like, you know what? I can go short right now, but price just left a bearish order block, so it might actually go back up into the smart thing to do, to be honest with you. But you kind of taking a gamble because you don't really know what part. See, what I'm trying to figure out right now, I'm like, okay, I understand it's going to come back up into a bearish order block, but what area? It's going to come back up into the opening price, consequent encroachment, the mean threshold. I'm like, that's what I'm still trying to figure out. But I knew price had to retrace and go back up. So the smart thing to do is to actually put a limit order, a sell limit order at that bearish order block. That's probably what I should have did, is put a sell limit order, meaning that price won't get activated unless it hits this area. So I could have still held my two shorts, and I should have put a sell limit at that bearish order block and said, okay, well, if it comes up there, then I'm gonna be triggered in for a sell. That would have been a smart thing to do. So I probably would have put two sell limits in. If I didn't know exactly where price would go, I could have guessed and said, okay, well, it's probably, if it comes here, activate me on the sell. If it comes here, activate me on the sell. Then I would have had four shorts on, headed down to the 50% of the one standard deviation, which it hit on the next candle. So let's go back to the daily chart, and then I'll show you what I mean. But I'm just trying to show you that, I'm just trying to break down the actual structure for you. Because if you understand the structure and the pattern, then, you become dangerous out here. Yeah, price trying to fake me out. I don't think so. So, okay, you go back to the daily chart, and then let's go back to the area where we were at. Yeah, just zoom in to that area, back to August. And then we're going to go to the previous month, and then and try to back test that one. And then that'll be that, just so you can see. Yeah. So you can scale it up, make it look like pencils a little bit. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, what I should have did was just scroll it all the way back to those candles, two red candles that hit the 50%. So we don't see the rest of price. If you see the rest of price, this is how you should be back testing too. So what I should have did was I said, okay, I got my two shorts on here. I think price is going to come back into the bearish order block. So what I should have did was I should have put a sell limit at consequent encroachment, which it actually went up into consequent encroachment, which is 50% of that green wick. You see that?
What do you mean by a sell limit?
A sell limit is you literally say, hey, if it comes up into this area, then trigger me for a short. So it's not going to, instead of just going in short at the open, because that's gambling. You don't know what the next candle is going to do. If people understand the structure, then I would have to be honest with you, I would have put a sell limit at the opening price of that green candle. And I would have put a sell limit. To be honest, I wouldn't have known it would have came up to consequent encroachment. I'm still trying to figure out, because ICT says you should know exactly how far up it's going to go. I'm like, shit. I mean, I would love to know that. I just know it has to come back to the order block. I don't know the exact area, but I will know. So what I would have did was I would have put a sell limit at the bottom of that green wick, and I would have put a sell limit at the opening price. And, and I would have got triggered for the one that came back up into the green wick, and I would have been in drawdown a little bit. But remember, we know you have to know where it's going. I know it has to go to at least 50% of the one standard deviation. Even though it went a lot further, I don't care. I'm betting for the 50% because when I do my back testing, one standard deviation is that whole turquoise block. But if you do the back testing, you'll see that a lot of times it's not going to make it to one standard deviation. It's going to fail at 75% or 50%, which is what it just hit. So that's the move right there. I mean, it can go. I don't give a damn if the next 10 candles is going lower. I'm trying to find the move that's guaranteed to work. I don't have a job.
Yeah.
I don't have time for bullshit. I don't have anybody helping me out. I have to make this shit work. So that's why I'm really glad that I came up with this, because this is something that me and my people can depend on. Now, if you go to the next month, I think we'll have enough time to back test that one as well before you go.
I got to go in 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. So go to the previous month. I mean, the other month that you marked up, and then and then do the same thing. Put the candles on the first of the month, and then let's move it slowly to the left. Yeah. So move the chart all the way over to the right. Well, all we can see is September 1st.
What's going on? Oh, right. I see.
Yeah, just move it to the right. Well, all we can see is September 1st. Yeah, and then just move them slowly to the left until we get to that 5th trading day.
Give me a second. 3rd, 4th.
Okay.
5th. Yeah.
Okay, so now we gotta ask ourselves, what do we see? What do you see right now? Remember, we got bearish order blocks and bullish order blocks. So price came down into a bearish order block, the last down close candle, right? Where's the last down close candle at?
This one right here.
The very lowest down close. That's the down close candle, but where's the very lowest one?
The lowest down close candle?
Look to the left. You gotta look to the left. Where's the very lowest? The most recent very lowest down close candle.
I mean, that'd be like
exactly. That's a bearish order block. Bullish order block. The bullish order blocks is the last down close candle. So what you got to ask yourself is what's going on right now. So you got to say, okay, well, price just closed into a bearish order block, and it looked like it's respecting it because it didn't close below 50% of the body. It only wicked. It literally went right down to 50% of this body and reversed. So it looked like
I'm still help me out for a second. How do you recognize the in this case, bullish or order block? You're just looking at the time where it reversed.
No, the
last time the price reversed.
It's the actual candles. I'll send you the first video where we kind of broke this down in the first or second day. I mean, you was doing the training, but the bullish order blocks is a very last down close candle. It's a lot deeper than the last down close candle, but just for beginner purposes, it's a lot. Just look for the very last down close candle and the very last up close candle of the most recent swing. So it's kind of like a mind fuck because you like bullish order blocks where the bullish candle is the green candle. So why am I looking at the red candle? But it's kind of weird like that with the trade. Yeah. With the bearish order block is the last up close candle. So point to the bearish order block that you see, the most recent one.
The most recent.
This is the last up close candle. The last right. That's the bearish order block.
Here, I think?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And where's the most recent bullish order block? It's the very,
either going to be this one or this one.
Yeah, exactly. The very last down close candle.
From here, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the sensitive areas is the high, the open, and the middle of the candle. So you have to ask yourself, like, okay, well, what's going on here? So it looked like price want to push up. That's what it looks like. It looked like price want to push up. Why? Because price didn't close below mean threshold, which is 50% of the body of that bullish order block. And it looked like it's respecting it because look right there. That's mean threshold. It only wicked past mean threshold. It didn't close below it. So I'll be thinking like, okay, well, maybe price want to go up. I don't know. Let's see what day 6 did. Day 6 and day 7 going to tell us everything. So go to the left and let one candle. Let's see what day 6 did. Boom. So right now I'm thinking like, okay, well, I mean, shit, maybe price want to run to 50% of the standard deviation up top. I don't know. But I'm not going to do anything yet because of what? See the red line? Remember, the red line is 50% of the body range, right? Mm-hmm. If it closes above that 50% of that body range, what you think I'm going to do?
It's going to keep going up.
Yeah, I'm going to get in for a buy. Because remember, the whole point of this, we're not trying to get a scalp. We're trying to catch a big move because we're predicting prices telling us in the first few days, like what it want to do. So let's keep going I'm not doing shit yet, but I am thinking like, you know what? I'm probably going to get in for a buy, but I need to close above that red body range, or I needed to close above the 50% of that body range. So go one candle to the left and let's see what happens.
The 50% of the body range is what?
That red line right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom. I'm in for a buy. So go ahead and get the horizontal line. Go ahead and get the horizontal line and go ahead and put a green line right there. I'm in for a buy.
Right where?
Right open.
Where
Right
it closes?
Yep. I'm in for a
Open
buy.
or close?
Yeah. I'm right in at the buy put a horizontal line right there. Yep. And you can make it green. Make it green. Because that color right there, we're gonna make that our stop loss. So I see now instead of putting my stop loss at mean threshold, I need to put it above the bullish order block body. Okay, so that's why I'm now the stop loss is going to be okay. I'm put the stop loss at I'll put the stop loss at mean threshold. So put it on mean threshold at that bullish order block, which is 50% of the body. Clone the green line and just put it at 50% of the body of the bullish order block. Clone the green horizontal line.
Oh, I've got a new one. Ready to go.
Okay.
And is this where you put it?
No, put it at 50% of the bullish order block. That's the bearish order block.
Okay. So it's going to be
that mean threshold, 50% of the body right there. Okay, so yeah, you can make that line blue because that's going to be the stop loss line. And I only put the line green because that's showing where I'm getting in at. So remember, I'm probably putting in 3 positions right there because I at least want to put in 3 positions, but the green line is only showing 3 positions. Okay, so I got my stop loss. I'm showing you why I got the stop loss there. This video right here is actually going to be really important to watch back because it's showing you how to do risk management. Okay, so now go one candle to the right and let's see what happened. One candle to the left, yeah.
One candle to the left, let's go.
Okay, now we see a weak candle right there, so I'm thinking like, well, I'm basically at break even right now. But look, price did wick above the range up there, so it's showing that it wants to go higher. But I'm thinking price is probably going to want to try to reverse now and go back down. Maybe because the price can come back down to the order block multiple times, especially if it's a higher time frame. So go ahead and go. So I already know price is going to reverse right now, but I'm going to hold my loans, even though I'm going to be in a little bit of drawdown because it look like the next candle is probably going to be red. So go to the left one candle. Okay, I'm cool. I know price has to, price is just coming back down into the previous order block. I see that the red candle right there, that's an order block as well. The last down close candle. So it just came back down to mean threshold. I'm still holding my longs. Let's go to the next. It didn't hit my stop loss. I'm still holding my longs. Matter of fact, I may put on another buy position. I got 4 positions on. What's the next candle doing? What the next candle do? Boom. Okay, so in this situation, I would have to just take something off, especially if it closed strongly like that. So I'm probably going to take off. Maybe I got 4 positions on. I'm probably going to take off 2 positions, and I'm probably going to be holding for 50% of that 1 standard deviation. Now, in this situation, what I would do is I would actually zoom into that line right there, and then I would look up the quarter points, like I told you before. I will look at quarter points because remember, price is not following patterns; it's following what the orders are. The orders are at the quarter points. So look to the left and see. Do you see a quarter point that matches up with that line right there? Remember, we got the 250, 500, 750. What is that? 35. That's big figure. That's like price is at 35. Okay, so I'm trying to show you that price is not following pattern; it's following what the orders are. So go to 35,000 big figure and put a vertical line, a horizontal line on it. I'm about to show you why price didn't hit the 50% as 1 standard deviation. It's not going based on patterns. It's going where the orders are. So go exactly to what 35,000 is, and that's where the orders are. So hold on, go back up to that line up there. Go back up to the line up there.
This one?
No, you got to go back up to where we were with price at the top. Okay, hold on. No, I'm sorry. You're right. So yeah, so put it at 35,000. Put it at 35,000. Exactly at 35,000. Boom. Put a line right there. Okay, so what I'm about to show you is remember we already know what price is about to do, right? It failed. But what I'm trying to show you is that you have to figure out where the quarter points are and not just do it based off this pattern, even though a lot of times it is going to hit the 50%. Now, this is a different broker. I don't know why I didn't hit that on my chart. On my other broker, it did hit the 50%. So I took off 2 orders. I still got 2 longs on. So let's see what price did on the next candle. I know it's a big red candle, but let's just see what it did.
Yeah.
Go to the left one candle. Yeah, a lot of these things that you draw, you're gonna have to lock it. You're gonna have to lock the position so they don't move. And then when you want to clone them, you have to unlock them. But go to the candle one time to the left. Boom. So listen, man, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so why do you think price reversed off? Why do you think price reversed down and it did hit that line?
Well, because it did, according, the broker isn't able to show it, but
well, what I'm trying to show you and what you really need to remember is that the patterns do work, because the pattern said that price was to come up to that line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but it reversed before it got to that line, right?
Right.
Okay, so what line did it reverse off of?
Either what line did it reverse off of? It reversed off of, yeah, exactly. The quarter point.
Exactly.
The quarter point right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is what you got to do. And this is what the fuck I'm gonna do this month. I'm not waiting on no goddamn pattern. When price this month, and you'll see, because I'll send out the videos since you're in the signals group and you pay for the signals. Listen, I'm not waiting for price to hit this line this month. It probably will hit it, but I'm looking for where's the quarter points around that line right there. Because you just saw that price is not gonna hit no damn line off of a damn pattern. It's gonna go to where the orders are. That's why you saw that on that huge green candle right there. Price continued to go higher, hit the quarter point, and reversed.
Right.
That's where the orders were. That's what I'm saying. That's why ICT, he talked down on patterns, but see, patterns actually do work. And for new people, patterns is a real golden gem, because if you don't understand the structure, but you see the pattern and you use risk management, then you still can make money. So that's why I'm trying to show you that we just can't hold out for price to hit the 50% of the 1 standard deviation. We have to see what a 50% is and then say, okay, well, where are the quarter points? You know what I'm saying? And so, because price is where the orders are, it's not going to where these damn patterns is. The patterns help us, but price is going to where the orders are, not where the patterns are. So this was a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So that was pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. But yeah, that was